Well, we're doing this again. The guys are looking for some cheap, instant Madden Ultimate Team coins. Check out muttmarket.com. Use code RBT. Yes, RBT for 15% off your purchase. What happens when an NFL franchise has to declare for bankruptcy only 2 months before the season begins, which forced the franchise to relocate across season, having all current players opt out of their contracts and having even below average NFL players reject contracts? Your only option is to go out and sign a bunch of players that no other NFL team want anything to do with. Welcome to the Rejects Madden 19 Franchise Series. Rejects Offseason Tour Week Number 1, traveling to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today finally marks the first time ever where the University of Alabama can finally end the questions to all the speculation across the sports world. Alabama finally is going to be taking on an NFL team. It is the Rejects, but it's an NFL team nonetheless, and today we're going to see if your Rejects can beat the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now you guys might be asking, who the heck is this guy? It is our new interim head coach for the offseason tour. Yes, Carl Weezer has been hired as your head coach of the Dublin Shamrocks temporarily. We're going to see how he does throughout the offseason tours. You guys remember, we did fire Kevin Tyndall last episode, although he could potentially still be rehired. But at least for the next 4 episodes, Carl Weezer is going to be your head coach. His NFL career didn't necessarily work out. He is the youngest head coach in NFL history. But at the bare minimum, we are going to be able to see how he can coach this Dublin Shamrock team in this offseason. Hey, here's my face. With us traveling to the United States, and with this being the offseason, a few players for a bunch of different reasons decided not to travel with the team, so not many huge changes, but some minor ones that you guys will see. And also keep in mind too, there were some players still injured with some pretty serious injuries at the end of the season, so they won't be necessarily partaking in this off-season tour. And with Alabama being a collegiate team and some of the players about to be drafted, the NCAA did have to implement a few rules, really weird rules, which will be explained throughout the episode. Now, this will be the only time in the off-season tour that I go over the Shamrocks roster. Just want to keep you guys up to speed in case there's some players missing for different reasons. So quarterback, we're only bringing 2 with us for this offseason tour. Nathan Peterman returns from his injury, and Johnny Manziel as well. That kind of rhymed. Also is back from his injury. So these other 2 quarterbacks are going to be playing for us in this offseason tour. Hopefully they don't get re-injured. Now at running back, we're bringing 4 of them. Eddie Lacy, Dree Archer, Dalton Croissant, and Trent Richardson. A couple guys were banged up, but they are back for this offseason tour. Fullback position, we have Laquan McCowan, who should be there. His overall is really low, but the main man is back, 56 overall, 7 foot, 400 pounds at the fullback position. We'll see how he does in this offseason tour. Hopefully a little bit better than what he did throughout the regular season. Only bringing 4 receivers with us for this offseason tour: Corey Coleman, Justin Blackman, Max McCaffrey, and Chad Johnson. At tight end, we do have Tyrone Swoops and Tim Tebow, 2 tight ends coming with us on this tour. We only brought a couple offensive linemen: Eric Flowers at left tackle, Albert Hainsworth at left guard, center Dylan Day, and Daniel Mounier. Right guard, we have Jonathan Martin, and at right tackle, we have Greg Robinson. Onto the defense at left end, we have Daquan Bowers. At right end, of course, we have William Golson. D tackle, Sean Oakman, Terrence Cody, and Brock Lesnar. The linebacker core, Frank Zombo. At middle linebacker, Hayes Poyer, Mark Herzlich, and Shane Scove. On the other side, we have Daddy Nicholas, of course. At cornerback, only brought 4 with us on this tour: Vontae Davis, D. Milner, D. Virgin, and Justin Gilbert. At free safety, we do have Fitz Smithson. And at strong safety, we do have Prince Charles Iwara. And of course, at kicker, we have Roberto Aguayo. And at punter, we do have Pat McAfee. Now, with what I know you guys are extremely interested in, the University of Alabama's roster that will be partaking in today's offseason tour matchup. Now, just completely disregard the 49ers logo. Don't know why it's there for now. And of course, at quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, 79 overall, backed up by Jalen Hurts at a 71. They only have 2 running backs on the roster for today's game, so that could help us out: Damian Harris and Najee Harris. At fullback, they have Elijah Wellman. Wide receiver, a really good core here: Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Robert Davis, and Devonta Smith. At tight end, Irv Smith and Hill at a 73 overall. Offensive line's pretty solid too: Jonah Williams, Lester Cotton. At center, Ross Pierbacher. At right guard, they have Alex Leatherwood. And at right tackle, Jedrick Willis. So keep in mind, Alabama is a college team, but overall wise, they're actually better than us just because we're the Rejects. But like we saw through the first regular season, overall doesn't mean anything. We have the heart of a lion here in Dublin. Now moving on to the Alabama defense, which could prove to be hard for us to score on today. At left end, they have Isaiah Buggs, a really good defensive end. At right end, Raekwon Davis, D-tackle, one of the best players in all of college football going into the NFL draft. We are going to be scouting him today. Quentin Williams at an 82 overall. Linebacker core, of course, is super freaking solid. Sean Deion Hamilton, Mack Wilson, and Dylan Moses. The right side, they have Terrell Lewis. Cornerback core, pretty sick too. Trevon Diggs, Savion Smith, Patrick Surtain Jr., and Amar Knott. Free safety, Deontay Thompson at a 76. Strong safety, Xavier McKinney. And their kicker and punter. So that's the Alabama roster as we travel to Tuscaloosa. First ever matchup between a college football team and an NFL team. Can the Dublin Shamrocks and your rejects avoid becoming a meme and losing to a college football team? That would be the epitome of embarrassment. And just to bring you guys up to speed, if you're not sure what's going on, we are going on a 4-week off-season tour. First of all, taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide, which we will be doing in today's episode. Next episode, going to be traveling to San Diego to take on PerramCrowe and the San Diego Crusaders. Week number 3, traveling to London to take on Not the Experts, London Black Knights. And on week number 4, traveling to UGF to take on the UGF Pandas, which will conclude the offseason in dramatic fashion as you get one of the craziest crossovers ever. But with that said, it's time for this Dublin Shamrock team, led by interim head coach Carl Weezer, to travel to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, as they are actually a 70 overall team. So technically, we're the underdog, but as we've seen, overall means nothing. We're the Shamrocks. We have the luck of the Irish on our side. Let's go, men in green. Let's not get upset, because that would just be the end of the series. Here we go. Dublin Shamrocks traveling to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. As you see Alabama coming out in their famous crimson jerseys. Now this is where I said things do get interesting, boys. The NCAA, weird things had to happen for this game to come into fruition. For both parties to agree on this game, the NCAA is really weird. Alabama's coming out in Bryant-Denny Stadium with their jerseys on, but they're only allowed to wear their jerseys for whatever reason pre-game. They have to switch to an NFL jersey during the game just because they're not allowed. I don't know, some crazy stuff. If you have a problem with it, take it up with the NCAA, because we'd have loved for them to be able to use their crimson jerseys in today's game. But they had to go out, they had to pick an NFL team to represent today's game, and they're going with the 49ers in their jerseys. So, Dublin Shamrocks in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Bryant-Denny Stadium, while they're wearing the 49ers uniform. So, kind of crazy. But it is what it is, and we're here for it nonetheless. Still a crazy crossover. Alabama versus the Dublin Shamrocks. Let's just not get embarrassed. I mean, yeah, we are the rejects, but at the same time, we are an NFL team. We should be winning this game by 50-plus points. Also, we need to be paying very close attention to how Tua performs against an NFL team, because we have a potential chance to trade up for him and maybe draft him. It's also going to be interesting to see how the lack of depth affects both teams, because there's not really many backups on both sides of the ball, as they do pick up a first down, so that should silence the critics right there. At least Alabama can pick up a first down against an NFL team. Oh God, Damien Harris gonna run right over D. Milner as Alabama. That's actually Najee Harris who ran over D. Milner for a 17-yard gain, and Alabama in 3 plays is in the plus territory. First down and 10. It's going to be a stretch play here. We're going to be all over that. That's our veteran middle linebacker, Mark Herzlich, with the stop in the backfield. That's more like what we should see every single play of this game. So we finally set them up for their first 3rd down and long of the game. And this time, we are going to bring pressure on Tua and see how he can react with a bunch of NFL players in his face on this play. Bringing the whole entire city of Ireland on this play. Thought we did. Nobody even blitzed, dude. It's a first down to Irv Smith. They have the ball in the 30. Did I not call a blitz? And was there... I legit feel like I called a blitz and nobody blitzed. That's the funniest joke of 2018. Oh, that sucks. First down and 10 now for Tua and the Alabama Crimson Tides. They line up in this I-form pro. They're going to run the ball all over us today. They're going to run another stretch here. They have a ton of open space. Oh my, it's another first down. Damien Harris down to the 18-yard line. Carl Weezer is upset, and rightfully so. Well, at this point, I guess we can see it's not going to be necessarily a walk in the park. First down and 10. They have a wide receiver wide open down to the 2. What is going on? Second down and goal. Blitzing again. It's going to be a stretch here to Damien Harris. It's a touchdown. It's actually Najee Harris. Oh my gosh. Alabama made us look like a bottom tier SEC team. I mean, with this being sort of an exhibition game, maybe our players are just not like hyped up to play, but that is no excuse to give up 7 that easily to a college team. Yes, it's the best college team in Alabama, but come on, man. NFL team versus a college team. It should have not been that easy for them. So hopefully, at bare minimum, our offense can find it easy to like light up this Alabama defense. It's a good defense collegiately, but I mean, we're an NFL team. But I mean, we are an NFL team, so this should be easy for us. It's the first play. Dalton. That's going to be a completion to Corey Coleman, 22 yards. A nice strike there from Nathan Peterman. So a decent start offensively. So we should be able to run all over Alabama today. Eddie Lacy with the carry. Going to bounce it to the left side. Spin move inside. Going to pick up maybe 4 yards. 2nd down and 6. Little dig route there. Going to be Justin Blackman. 8 yards. 1st down. Justin Blackman. 2nd down and 9. Max protecting. X wide open. That's gonna be Corey Coleman. 1st down to the 5. So yes, our defense started off the game awful, but our offense is coming out and lighting up this Alabama secondary. So maybe it's just our defense hasn't came to play, not hyped up, since it's just like technically an exhibition game. But at the same time, we don't wanna freaking lose to a college team. Coming out I-form pro on the goal line from the 5. Eddie Lacy, Laquan McCown's like 800 pounds of meat coming at you. Alabama can't stop it, can they? Eddie Lacy, yes they can. He picks up 2, 3rd down and 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. Calling some quick slants here. That's a touchdown. All day, every day. Corey Coleman with the touchdown reception. As we're right back in this ball game, but the fact they even have to say that is just embarrassing in its own right. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Roberto Aguayo doesn't miss an extra point or field goal all season long, and in the first game of the offseason tour, misses his first extra point attempt. Unbelievable. 2nd down and 8. Our defense has got to make a big play. Another stretch here. Damian Harris. They're running the ball all over us, and that's crazy because throughout the regular season, like, no actual NFL teams had that much success running the ball against us. Now we play against a college team, and they're running all over us. I just want to actually pressure Tua and see how he does against an NFL team blitzing. Like 7 in his face. Another run. We blitzed in. Damian Harris with a weird cut. If he kept running up the field, there was nothing but open space. But thank God he cut, because now a 3rd down and 6. The fact that we're even struggling is just freaking embarrassing. 3rd down and 6. Let's be great. Let's get off the field here. Gonna be a nice little curl around. He's gonna catch it. 1st down. As this is just awful. Guys, I'm gonna keep on blitzing until we finally get to 2. It's gonna happen eventually. An NFL front 7 versus a collegiate offensive line. We should be getting to the quarterback every single play. And they're gonna run again. Not pick up much. 3rd down and 8. Come on, defense. We need a huge stop right here. Got a running back covered. Tua finds an open running back in the flat. We're going to make this tackle. Got a little nervous there, but nice tackle in an open field by Hayes Pollard III. The man you guys voted as your Dublin Shamrock Defensive Player of the Year gets the stop. Alabama, as we all know, their one weakness the past 10 years or so has been their kicker. Maybe they miss this field goal. Will get us the ball back, and of course not. Right down the freaking middle. 1st down and 10 here. Corey Coleman. Nathan! As man, Alabama, maybe they're just actually freaking good. Who knows? We're going to run the ball, though. Dalton Croissant. That's his biggest run since the preseason. Brings the ball to midfield. Going to call a timeout. And a bare minimum, man, I just need to get a field goal here. I'm going to try it one more time. Justin Blackman versus a college corner. He's got to beat him eventually, right? He did. He finally did. Need a good throw from Nathan Peterman. This is it! Easy money! Justin Blackman! Trevon Diggs, one of the best corners in college, but college. Emphasize the college part, because Justin Blackman is no college receiver. He's made his impact. He's made his return to the NFL and has become one of the NFL's best receivers. As this man was your Dublin Shamrock Offensive Player of the Year, and he's showing off right now. Took him a few tries, but you press Justin Blackman enough, you're gonna get beat eventually. Shamrocks, rightfully so, take a 3-point lead going into halftime, as hopefully we won't have to look back. As Roberto... that's just great. So it looks like Alabama is actually going to be throwing a Hail Mary here. 64 yards away from the end zone. They're not scared. They believe in Tua's arm strength. He throws it up, and I think it's going to be batted down. Thank the Lord, as we do go into halftime, only up by 2. And when you think about it, at the end of the day, I guess, like, it makes sense that Alabama is more inspired for this game than us because we are an NFL team and an exhibition, and Alabama has a chance to do something that will make a mark on history. A collegiate team beating an NFL team. Crazy stuff. But even with taking all that stuff into account, dude, we should still be winning this game by 4 or 5 plus touchdowns. So only have 5 in pass protection here as we go 5 wide, but we should be able to pass protect against the front 7 of a college team, right? Hopefully. Hopefully so. Underneath route, wide open. That's going to be Max McCaffrey, who kind of tailed off at the end of the season. We actually didn't really see much of him after like the first few episodes, but regardless, coming up big here on that 3rd down in this off-season tour. Here we are, 2nd down and 4. See if we can dot them up here. Oh, God. Throw on the run. It's going to be a little bit too far. Another 3rd down and 4. Hopefully we can convert, because if not, probably not going to get 3 points because Roberto Aguayo has missed 2 extra points this game. So I'm not too confident that he can make a 50-plus yard field goal. But anyways, 3rd and 4. X wide open. Nice time in the pocket from the O-line. Corey Coleman, 1st down. Oh, we have a wide open man. That's Max McCaffrey. 1st down to the 5. We need this touchdown. If we get this touchdown, I'll probably... I'll go for 1. I was going to say we'd go for 2 to make it a 10-point game, but if we didn't get the 2, it would be a 1-possession game still, so that would be dumb from me. And guys, keep in mind too, we are still going to be doing the Offensive and Defensive Player of the Episode Award, so we still can get some upgrades for these players throughout the offseason. So keep that in mind. That will be a straw poll description box below. But 1st and goal from the 5. Handoff, Eddie Lacy. Going to be a holding call. You know what? Going to scramble here with Nathan. Nathan's going to take off. Nathan going to slide to the 3. 3rd and goal. If we don't pick this up, I think I'm going to go for it. Because, I mean, we'd freaking probably miss it regardless. We did kick the field goal. Oh, God, to his left. Do I throw this? Do I throw this? I'm going to throw it late. There we are, Nathan Peterman. Nice throw. It's our backup tight end, Tyrone Swoops, for what I believe is his first touchdown from his whole entire first season. He didn't score the regular season, but at least he scores now. 18-10 ball game. I mean, the smart thing would just be to kick the extra point. We might, we're probably going to freaking miss it again. Roberto Aguayo's having an awful game. That should be good, and it is. A 2-possession game, we should be okay, but, like, this is still just, it's embarrassing to a point. Oh, gosh, Tua breaks a sack, but the 2nd one brings them down. Hayes Fuller the 3rd, 2 consecutive stops in the backfield. Our 1st sack of this ball game. Nice job from Tua evading the 1st sack, but unfortunately for him and unfortunately for Alabama, we brought the whole city of Ireland on that play. So we do get the sack, 3rd and 21, bringing 7. Against nobody in the backfield. A quick little pass from Tua. I think that's going to be a face mask. That's a face mask. You're getting benched. That's just awful. No, it's holding. Okay, I thought that was a face mask. So it's holding against Lester Cotton. We're going to decline. We're going to get the ball back. They're actually going for it. Nick Saban's a wild man. So 4th and 19. What is Tua going to do to us right here? If he dots us up, picks up his first, they deserve to freaking win. He's going to scramble. That's some bad decision making from Tua. A little 2-yard dump off to Irv Smith when it's, 4th down and long. But anyways, I'm not asking questions. 3rd and 16. We're looking for this 1st down. Don't want to settle. Do we hit the post? Come on, Nathan. Hit this dot. That's going to be... Dalton Croissant with the drop at the 2-yard line. Do we try to kick the field goal? 46 yards. Roberto Aguayo, 11-mile-per-hour went at his face here. This could make up for all your misses from earlier today. Just please make this one. And it is good. 2nd and 10 from midfield for Alabama. Quick little slant patterns. Gonna have a man wide open, gets hit, hangs onto the ball. Gonna make Tua have to make a play against the blitz. We can't even get to him, bringing 7. That could be an interception of some sort. No. It's a dot, but thank God he was out of bounds. And again, 3rd and 10, bringing the whole city. And we're going to get to him. Hayes Pullard the third, his 2nd sack of the game. He very well might be your defensive player of the game because he's been phenomenal. Been phenomenal the whole entire series, even in the offseason. Well, once again, Alabama is going for it. 4th and 14 from the 42. If we get the stop, it should be a GG. Of course we don't. Of course we don't. 2-minute warning, man. They're not out of it just yet. We got guys going offside. It's a free play for him here. What is Tua going to do? We're not ever going to get to him. It's going to be a touchdown. Wow. Tua's looking good. He's really not made any bad plays. Now, that was a crazy play. That was a Tua-type play out of college. It's going to be a touchdown. Offsides against Frank Zombo. And again, Eddie Lacy, please. We need some blocks here. Nice block up the middle. Eddie Lacy. Oh, my God. It's going to come down to a 3rd and short. Laquan McCowan comes in the game. This is scary, guys. They call their timeout. They call their timeout. Alabama is going to get the ball back. Of course. Like, unbelievable. Carl Weiser, man. He's not looking too good as his interim head coach. So after what was a pretty bad punt from Pat McAfee, they have the ball at midfield. I mean, I'll take that. Throw that all day long. So they have a short field. Here we are, 2nd down and 8. Come on, somebody's got to step up. We've got to, save ourselves the embarrassment. Wide open. What a play from D. Milner. Stripping the ball from the wide receiver. Sets up for a 3rd and 8. I think we're going to bring pressure. We're going to do it. We're going to try to sack Tua. It's got to happen. Come on, boys. You're NFL players going up against a college team. A bunch of 20 to 22-year-olds. Got to get pressure here, too. A quick pass. What are you doing, D. Milner? You moron! You moron! Unbelievable scenes here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. As D. Milner's a moron. He's a moron. He goes from making a beautiful play to giving Alabama the lead with a minute left to go. This is just absolute, complete embarrassment. This will be a field goal game if they do pick this up, please. At least, I don't even know what to say. They're running the ball. Oh, thank God they didn't do it. It's a 1-point game, a minute to go. I don't even know what to say. If we lose this game, it's not. Carl's gone. Carl's freaking gone after this offseason. 2nd and 2. We need maybe 40 yards to be in field goal range. Oh, man. X, wide open. There we are! Justin Blackman, who else? With the big play. 1st down and more. Midfield, roughly 15 yards away. 15 yards away from field goal range. Oh, wide open, man, once again. There we are, Corey Coleman. I mean, to be honest, no matter what happens from this point, it's still a freaking L. Drag route, wide open. Tim Tebow, can we get out of bounds and save ourselves another timeout? Freaking course we didn't. But it's okay. It's alright. So 20 seconds to go. We'll just run this next play. Then we'll call a timeout after this one. Be in field goal range. Eddie Lacy with the carry. Nathan, that's a little bit too wild for this particular situation. Can we not? Can we just save it for later? 2nd down and 10. 1 timeout remains. Dalton Croissant. Oh my! Catches the ball. Dalton Croissant. End zone. Just like that, boys. Thank the Lord. We're gonna save ourselves from the embarrassment of losing to a college team. Yes, it's Alabama, the best college team, but thank God we made big plays when we had to. It doesn't matter what happens, it's still pretty embarrassing. We get the 2-point conversion, so if somehow they bring back this touchdown, they won't win, but I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, that was a pretty nice play from Nathan Peterman and Dalton Croissant because he got kind of hit as he threw the ball. Still got enough on it for Dalton Croissant to actually come back to it, catch it, run upfield, score the touchdown. So the guy I said that hadn't been having a great season comes up big to avoid us losing to a freaking college team, and that, if anything, avoided us from having to rely on the foot of Roberto Aguayo to end this game. Has been awful today. But if they somehow score a touchdown here with 4 seconds to go, I mean, we did. That's a dumb play. Now that's a dumb one. That makes me question Tua's decision-making ability. Instead of throwing a Hail Mary, I ate through that one. But Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide, what a fight from them, to be completely honest. To be fair, what a game from them. The fact that we almost lost to a college team is downright freaking embarrassing. We've got some work to do, and I just don't know about Carl Weezer in that interim head coach position, because that's just pretty sad. But at the end of the day, a win's a win. We get 2 extra points onto our free agent point total. And, that was just... Tua, what a game, though. What a game. If somehow he falls to us, we end up trading up. He could be a guy that we draft to lead us into this next stage of this franchise, because he looked like a heck of a quarterback today. So looking at these stats, Nathan Peterman, what a game from him. But did we even turn the ball over? I don't think we did. And we still almost lost. Defense, pathetic. 15 of 20, 4 touchdowns, no picks. To a great game, too. 18 of 25, 226, 2 touchdowns. Running the football, nobody really did anything crazy. Najee Harris had the only rushing touchdown of the game. Receiving yard-wise, Corey Coleman and Justin Blackman had a heck of a game. Jalen Waddle from Alabama, great game as well. 2 touchdowns. And defensively, Hayes Porter led both teams with 8 tackles, 2 sacks. What a man, what a life, what a team. What a franchise. Go from winning 7 games against NFL teams to having to score last second to beat Alabama. Mental. Well, guys, that does do it for today's episode. As in week 1 of the Rejects offseason tour, we do squeak out a win against Alabama 30-23. As next week, we'll be traveling to San Diego to take on PerramCrowe and his San Diego Crusaders in what will be probably our toughest matchup of this offseason, because that team is pretty freaking good. So if you guys are excited for that, if you are, make sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can smash 3,000 likes on today's episode. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on the notification bell if you haven't. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.